is up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we're back in Botany Manor. Oh, I can't wait. This game is so delightfully refreshing. It's so good. It's a little adventure puzzle game with some nice story in it. And we gotta go find some holes right now. I ain't gonna say what type of holes, but some such secret holes. Because this game's all about finding plants, and then finding and figuring out how to make those plants grow, so then you can go on and do different things. And the reason I was about to just say, why can't I just jump? I would so easily just be able to jump down there, like scale this side of the wall using those. Hopefully there's some sturdy enough branches there, and then we could get across without too much effort. But you play as a 50, almost 60-year-old old lady in this game, so we got to find out how to get through that door. And the way to do that is I got to figure out what the heckums this puzzle over here means in the kitchen. Oh wait, that's not the kitchen. Oh, but I think I got to use that room to figure out where it is and how it do. But we know where it is and how it do. The other symbol's right here for the sheep. All I have to figure out is how to make this puzzle work by putting stuff on these. But I don't want to brute force it. I got to figure out how to do this, and then this will open up, and then it'll let me get the seeds that I need in the orangery, if that's even a real word. Oh my goodness, there's so many words in this game that I don't even know if they're real or fake anymore. I don't know what's going on. Wait a second, I think I might have something. So, the building was created in 1593. So maybe that's the amount of ounces I need to put on here. Is 90 and then 3? Is that gonna work? Oh! I can't believe that worked. Oh man, that was actually a lot easier than I thought. Oh, and I got an achievement for that. Find the secret priest hideout. Oh, this is cool. I'm liking this, but it is getting a little spooky. Oh, interesting. Nice, nice, nice. We're really getting into it. Getting all cozy and whatnot. I like it down here. Although it does seem like it's could be very stuffy. What's all this about then? Letter from priest. My lord Grain, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated affair of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. Well, that's kind of cool and nice. Saved the guy, but it's been a while. Another duck! The tuft duck! I wonder if I get an achievement for touching all the ducks, or looking at all the ducks, whichever way you prefer to look at it. And then this is going to go to the orangery, I just know it. Yeah, there we go. Here's the orangery, because there's oranges in here. Now what's over in this way? What? Oh, different symbols. Okay. Souvenir Daemon Ascension from from Rifle Paris? Your tour Rifle Paris. Or Eiffel? Not Rifle. Matterhorn First Summit 1865. Very cool. Edward Whymper. Sovereign Coin? Wisehorn, Switzerland? Why's it got a goat with a star on it? It reminds me of the devil. Gran Paradiso, Italia. And then the same thing, 1885. A good old coin collection. And then souvenir coin, Innsbruck, Österreich. In Germany, I think. Innsbruck. And then why is there so many papers in the garbage that I want to read? Old advert. All correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. Prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Annual book sale. Publisher Hunters and collectors are invited to book in periodical sales. Yeah. Okay, interesting. I don't know why we needed that in there. Also, how do stairs just fall apart? Is it literally because this came up and it like broke it away from the edge of the wall? Plants are strong even when they're tiny. Like how the frick do weeds and whatnot just come up out of the ground from concrete? Repair stairs? So now I'm just gonna trust that? You know what can trust and helps out a lot? If you go below the video and you hit all the solid stuff like the like, the comment, the subscribe, and even the bell, I would muchly appreciate it. Thank you, you're the best, and it helps me out a lot. Field Trip Journal, 30th of July, 1862. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife, and Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. 3rd of August, 1862. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. What? I feel like I don't know the whole picture, but that does just sound like he was like, oh, I knew it all along. Yes, quite. Fort William, Scotland. I wonder why it's letting me look out of these. Mount Ventock? Is that a goat up there? Souvenir, Alpine. How is it that all these places give out like the same looking souvenir coin? Mont Blanc, unless you just made your own souvenir coins. No, this one has nothing on. Oh wait, Eiger. Grand Alwald Ladderbrunnen. Ladderbrunnen. I kind of sound like a robot when I said that. The Crystal Palace for the Great Exhibition in London of 1851. Steer, Son & Co. 58 to 61, St. Paul's, London. Why are there so many coins down here? Now that I've looked at everything else, I can pick up this seed. Why did the door just close? I don't like that. That happened like that. Wait, I never read what this said. This small flower has long tubular petals. How interesting. What if there's something back there that needed? I mean, I can go just back around and look at it. Oh, I never looked at this painting. Lady Mountaineers. Lady Mountaineers Club. First outgoing. 1858. You're gonna go mountaineering in those clothes? I don't know. You could get snagged and fall off the mountain. That's probably not something you want there. Should wear some other clothes. Some good old hiking clothes. When you say hiking clothes, I never would have guessed it'd be that kind of attire. But hey, if it works, it works. I never tried it before myself, so who knows. Now, that we're in the orangery, up here is where we should put the dude. So we will put the petal, plant the wolf glove, and then plant or water the wolf glove. And then I just have to remember... I wish in the clues here, it actually told you in detail what the clue was, because I remember it saying something about how it has to be planted at a certain like wind. So does it say on here Mount Ventock, or no wait, Mont Blanc wind speed? So somehow I think through the coins down there I have to figure out where the wolf's glove comes from. Does it not say in any of the other stories down here? I thought there was one someplace that mentioned of story. Yeah, I think over here is the first time we found something in the orchard, and this said something about it. So the wolf glove, high on top, steep. Yeah, nothing. Nursery. Yeah, these are just nursery rhymes. It doesn't tell me which mountain though. So Buhak. Oh, I think this is okay. So the stamps, this letter that's stamped is a big clue, because I'm supposed to look at this to figure out the symbol, which I said it reminds me for some reason of the devil, and we should not be going there, but we can go to the coin down here that has that symbol on it to figure out where in the Alps this plant grows. This has the symbol, so it's Weisshorn, Switzerland. Very nice. So then we can go up here and we can figure out Weisshorn, Switzerland is Mount Weisshorn, 40 miles per hour wind speed. So then I have to figure out what 40 miles per hour is and on what floor using this here map. So I think it's this one. Wind speed of 40 FS on 4th floor. But I think one thing I didn't realize when I first read this book is, do I have to do something with the windows also? So to make this happen, I have to be on the 4th floor. And this one isn't too hard to follow. You just want the the bottom floor to have one. Does it matter from which direction the door is open from? So from the inside, if I have to open the doors from the inside or the windows from the inside, it's the right one I want open on the bottom. And then I want the third and fourth floors all the way open. So let me take this good old little budling here, this little wolf glove. Oh, don't be shy. They go away every time you pick them up. I wonder why. So they can stay more inside themselves. So we're here. Now, this doesn't count as the first floor, so I'm just going to move up. Oh, hells yeah, I loves it. Now, it stops here, so we want this one open. And then we're going to go up twice, open those floors. No, we don't. This one stays closed. Wait, I think I can do it right now because the top floor stays closed also. So if I just open these, everything should be fine, right? Yes! And just like that, it works! Oh, man, so freaking cool. And then it's going to make the tubes. Oh, there we go. Dude, gigantic tubes on you there, guy. Nice to meet you. Then you're going to rewrite your story for us. Grow the wolf glove. Oh, such a warm glove you got going on right there. Why is it called a wolf glove, though? The wolf glove grows in Mount Wisehorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Oh, based on, like, where you hear it from and where you... How does that work exactly? You can pinpoint, like, where it is, and based on where it is and how far away it sounds, you know you're going in either the wrong or the right direction. But I haven't found all of the... This is the letter from the builder. And then what else? This nursery rhyme? Oh, I got all of them for this one. But I didn't get all the ones for this one here. What the flippin' flap? It's just these ones? Let me just do this and try to reset them. And then there's one more I don't know of for the pixie tears. That weird. Where could it be? Also, why did I need this? Just to see what the... Wait, what the heck? Gatehouse delivery. We just got a new delivery. I wonder what's going to be inside. Oh boy. What are we going to find out here this time? A new note? A letter from your sister, Hopgood Household, 19th of September, 1890. I am so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of Grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. You should have made it something a little more difficult, because anybody that reads this can just try to go inside and read and be like, oh, there's valuables in there? Oh, what's your name? Let's go inside. If this is your sister, she's got to have something that has your whole name on it. Yeah, not smart there, lady, but thank you for letting me know. I can't wait to see what's inside the library. So it's either EAG, because Elizabeth Ann Green, or Elizabeth Ann was it Hopsgood or something like that? Or hopping on whatever? I don't know. I'm going to go with her maiden name, though, first. That didn't work, so it's her married name. There we go. Into the library we is. Oh, I can't wait to see what wonders we will stumble upon here. Is that an urn? Whose urn is that? Thank you. I did it this time. Last time I tried to read a card, I went all the way around that way. Dear Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seem so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Who is Olive Campbell? But that's nice. Can't go into the study just yeters, but that's cool. I feel like I've already seen this painting in this house. You're using a lot of the same assets there. Whatever your name is, Arabella, I think that's your real name. Modern methods of teaching. Oh, and you actually wanted to teach, so you learned on how to teach people. Because it's one thing to just spew out knowledge on somebody, but there's also correct ways of doing it, so I like that she's putting that foot forward, too, for the betterment of other people. Very nice. The Botanical Allies. This library's gigantic. I've always wanted to have, like I said in other parts or in most things, I'm not a reader. But for some reason, I do enjoy just most things about the looks of a library. Oh, man. This is spectacular. Oh, this is a dream. This is a dream right here. The golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. What? Just like that? What makes you think he can grant wishes if he was... You think if he could grant wishes, he would turn himself back into a human, but it always seems like creatures that can grant wishes can't, like, grant their own wishes, because that'd be super powerful. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4th January, 1860. Supper is at 6 o'clock. Good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. What, really? You have to put that there's good music? What is good music, though? That's such a freaking whatever. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. T. He's okay, going with your cousin. They're making fun of her a little bit because she don't have a husband, but she's doing a lot of great things, even without one. You don't need nobody. This lady Arabella is a strong, independent lady. Even at 50, look at this. She's running around like crazy all over the library. What's going on over here? Another fish story, but this one's about a hare. The hare and the tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." That's one of the oldest stories of time. I don't know when that story was actually created, but I feel like almost everybody knows of that story. And since I just remembered how to turn the page, I gotta go over there and see if there's any more to that wishing story. The Rising Sun. Why can't I read a book about the rising sun? That seems cool. And I love how the windows are just barely above this floor, so a little bit of light seeps in, giving everything a very nice, warm upstairs without being too bright, because that's one thing I love about a good lighting is a good mood lighting. Wait, I can flip the page. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, and the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Wait, what? Wish to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for... This is so open-ended. Did she turn into a fish? There's not even another page? I'm interested. What's happening? Turn for the greedy request. The fish revoked all the wishes it had... What? So it granted the request, but then revoked all of them? How does that work? And then the fisherman never... What about his wife? And what about the fisherman? He wasn't greedy, was he? He was just doing what his wife wanted. Oh, poor guy. Oh, poor guy. Poor me. Because it's just... I don't have answers anymore. What is all this about? Oh, more symbols. Oh, the rising sun. Is it the rising sun? Do I have to press them in a certain order? So we have the hare story, this story, and the fish story. Do I have to click all of these for all the stories I've found? I don't know. Oh, that was kind of violent. The way that just like tried to come open but wouldn't let itself. Okay, whatever. Okay, so there's absolutely an order to these, but I don't know what is going on. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all the birds, with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. What a smart little fox, but I bet after that the crow was angry. Little mad lady she is. Oh, and we got another storybook over here. Wonders of the Night Sky. Okay. So it's weird. Some of these symbols on these books I can't read, and other ones I can read. So what does it mean? Oh, I must absolutely take a seat in the library. Nice. Could be a little cozier, but it's something. We got to take a seat in the library. I am happy. What about over here? Why is this one so nothing compared to all the other nooks? And this one's super dark. Can't see through there. We got anything on this floor? No, nothing. So now I gotta figure out what do with these symbols and the stories. Unless I just hit the ones that aren't actually stories? Okay, let me try all those. That did not work and it's still super violent. Do I just press all those because they were things I could actually read? No. What is the, is it the cheese symbol at the end? How do I know what to click? Oh, I think I get it. Okay. So I just read this and then I was thinking about it and it kind of clicked. So the opening bolded text says one bright morning. So I think I gotta go with what it says in the actual pages itself. So one bright morning. This one says one evening. So nighttime. And then, where was the last one? Was it also upstairs? Oh, Jiminy Crickets, dude. I think it was also upstairs. A lot of back and forth, but it'll be all worth it because I think I'm on to something. So the crow is evening, and this is at midday. So that one goes in the middle, or it's like the second one? I still don't know what the symbols do, though. Like, what is this symbol? What does this mean here? Wonders of the Night Sky. So do I do it, like, in order-ish? Like, in the morning, the fish did it. And then, at midday... Wait, which one were you? You were in the evening, so the hare is at midday. And then at night was the crow in the evening? No. So, is it supposed to be crow first and then at night? There we go. We did it again. Dude, I love these puzzles. Oh, it's so good. It's so freaking good. What are these all about? Sunset, 1st of May, red, orange, yellow, and pink. Sunset, 22nd of May. Blue, yellow, pink, and orange. And then we've got sunset, 8th of July. Blue, purple, pink, and orange. Nice. It seems like kind of simple at first, but then when you actually read what it is, it's like, oh, it's sunsets. I like that a lot more than I thought I originally would. Sunset, 4th of October. Green, blue, pink, and orange. And then we got sunset 29th of April, purple, red, orange, and yellow. I bet this has to do with some other sort of puzzle we got going on right now. Sunset 25th of June, blue, purple, orange, and red. I think that's one of my favorites. Sunset 12th of September, blue, yellow, orange, and red. And then we got sunset 8th of August, blue, purple, red, and orange. I wonder what the sunset's around my... Oh, this one's around my birthday. So this is the one that I would be most likely to see, but it was not my favorite. It was pretty bright, though. What up with the huge cobwebs? Oh, we got... What is this? Huh? I haven't even read of a plant. A nightfall? I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. Okay, sweet and simple. Ooh, a new key. Where's this go? The study. Oh, that's the one we came into here first. And tried to read about. Okay, there's no flipping of this book. Grandma's research. Nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I have deduced that the flower opens at sunset, and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month. Monitor nightfall seedlings. Rose planting list. Collect field samples. Seed collection. What does it mean by seed collection? Just collect seeds? I mean, I guess. It feels weird in that order to read it like that. London Record and Weekly Journal of Literature, Science and Art. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London after an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society. John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged that the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. Okay, changes could be good, changes could be bad. We don't know about him yet, but okay, everything's going nicely at least. Hey, that looks like it's supposed to be filled with water, and there's no water in it, and I need to fill it with water because that's just what I want from looking at it. Things need to go back to the ways they were. So there's a clue in here about the nightfall that I need to figure out when and how and such. But first, we must also go to the study. I thought it was going to be much further away. It took like 5 seconds to run over here. Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like so much greenery in one room. This is a good-looking study there, lady. Arabella, you know how to do it. Okay. What do we got going on over here? A bunch of different eggs. Yes, crested owl eggs, a shell duck, whatever shell duck is. River swan, blue heron. Okay, what's this? What's this all about? Can I flip pages? Oh, I can flip pages. So this is about tree diseases? Is this going to tell me about the tree that I have in my house that I will try to treat? I think it has rot parasites. They look circular. I don't know if I want to read all this, but I mean, it's good with just looking at it. Okay? Okay. What's this all about? More? Sapphire Gloom. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Only 2 clues for that one? That's going to be easy. I mean, maybe. I have to figure out what the clues are. Oh, this is obviously one of the clues. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they have become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Oh, okay. Not always the case. They have a nice little symbiotic relationship. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One, I recall, was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle so long as they are returned before summer ends. The other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Oh, Uncle Theodore seems like a great man. And maybe one of the reasons why you got into this whole thing in the first place. I like that dude. He's a good dude. Now, what is in this? Meta Orchids of Britain. Collected and researched by Professor J. Montague. Assisted by R. Brown. Oh, but were we also there too? He didn't recognize us? Letter from Anne. My dear friend, I have been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Who's Anne again? Isn't that our sister's middle name? Does she go by Anne sometimes? Yeah, I don't know. So we have some stuff about the fungus. So wait, is this also a fungus, like a part of the research that I can put into here? Is it? Study, tree diseases, and mushroom book? Okay, so we got both of those. They automatically fill in even if you don't have the plant, the whole plant planted yet. Okay, cool. But what of it, though? I have the plant seeds. Now I just need to find a place where I can actually plant said plant or fungi. And then I can put it next to the tree down here? Yeah, can I put it right here and then it goes there? Yeah, these are circular. But what do about it? I think I could just get a pot, plant. Which is it? Wait, well I can't activate this? Can I only do this at each station? What is going on? Hello? What if I activate it like this? Will that work? That didn't work? Oh, it's because it doesn't have soil. There we go. Plant Sapphire Gloom. Was it called Sapphire Gloom? Yes, Sapphire Gloom. Goes there. Then we can water it. Okay, there we go. Oh, it just already grew. And then, should we be able to put it next to this tree? Oh, okay. It likes it. Maybe. Oh, and then it's growing all over the tree. Oh, the tree's growing. Grow the Sapphire Gloom. Okie do. Oh, it's looking so nice. Did it actually move out from the front of that door, though? Oh, sick. Oh, that was good. I like that a lot. Forgotten Flora. Now you're no longer forgotten. Sotharella corulia. I'm not a plant doctor, correct me. The Sapphire Gloom is a widely misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. That's nice. That's why in the book it said, or don't, or it said something like contrary to belief, and maybe not always remove. So now we can come up here and we can come into this door. If we don't need a key for it, we do not need a key. Oh, why so dark? Oh, hello. Hello, all of this. Cradle fern. Fern planting? And we got some eggs in there. Oh, there's some eggs in the study. Oh, and there's stuff up here, too. Oh, there's so much to look at and so much to do. But I'm going to save all that for the next part because this seems like there's a lot to be opening. We can't go into the attic yet. We'll start by reading this. I'll have myself a nice sit in this hallway. Actually, it's not that great of a sit. I'd rather sit someplace else. Oh, man, where's a chair? Can I sit here? Is this a nicer sit? Not really, but we get to look at our plant stuff. So, yeah, I'm just going to end it off right here. This game is so great. It just keeps giving. I love all the stories. I love finding out the secrets. I love the puzzles that they don't really tell you. You have to pay attention. You have to read the boldness. Sometimes, and I don't always read, so things don't come to me immediately. But I do persevere, and I'm pretty stubborn. So when I want to do something, I'll stick around until I get it good. So, I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did. And if you did, remember these 3 things are beautiful. I appreciate you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.